Hey, hey, time to have that conversation about aftermarket parts. Actually, just came across one here that I thought would show really well. Give you guys an example. I get asked all the time about the quality of aftermarket parts. And after you've done this for any length of time, you realize that every single aftermarket part, don't care what company it comes from, they all have to be manipulated, moved, bent, twisted, cut, welded. They need just about everything. Now this one today we're talking about is a bumper. Now this bumper was sold through JEGS from OER. Now this is the second bumper. The first one came in. It was probably the worst bumper I have ever seen. It was scratches from one end to the other. The chrome was horrible at best. Ripples, dents. I mean, it was absolutely atrocious that thing even ended up in a box. So the customer ordered another one. So we got this one. This one's pretty decent. I'm actually almost impressed. No scratches or fades or dents or ripples or anything. It really looks nice. Now he ordered the bracket kit from the same company. Now I got about 4 hours into this bumper at this point right now, just to get it on the car and halfway lined up to where it looks nice with the taillights, same bumper height and so on. But here's the problem. There's only 2 bolts on each side. There is still 2 bolts that have to go in the quarter. Now I don't know if you guys can see or not, but those holes are probably more than half the hole off. Now if we go over here to the passenger side, those holes don't even exist. They are not even in sight of the window. The 2 holes in the center, I don't know if I can get in there for you to see it or not, but same thing. They're pretty hard to see. Those 2 center holes are not even close. I can't even see the hole. And it lines up pretty well, other than that. So now, because I won't let a car go out anything but right, I'm going to have to take this bumper back off, cut these brackets, re-weld them, put them back together to get them to fit correctly to the bumper holes, the holes in the quarter panels, because I'm not going to hog out these holes to make it fit. So it takes time. Aftermarket parts, as much as you're saving money on them, and in some cases you have no choice. Let's talk about that. For this particular car, an example, this car was rusty really bad. I'm sure if you guys have been following along, you've seen that. So the bumper was unusable. Couldn't even send it out, to have it re-chromed. And in today's world, I'm not sure that's even an option. If I were to send that bumper out to have it re-chromed, we're in Florida. The nearest chromer of any quality is in Pennsylvania. So I have to ship the bumper to Pennsylvania. You know what shipping costs. It's ridiculous. Then have them re-chrome it and then ship it back. This bumper would cost him $1,000, $1,200 by the time he was done. That's crazy. Could be even more than that. So the next best thing is to try for an aftermarket. The aftermarket stuff, very difficult to fit. But what I'm getting at here, you might save $1 on ordering that part aftermarket, but you're going to pay in labor to get it to actually work. So it's kind of a catch-22. But understand that, when your shop comes to you and go, hey, I got 7 hours in putting a rear bumper on, it's not their fault. These things are horrible. I tried to show you the best I can. I guess you're going to have to take my word for it. But aftermarket parts are no picnic. Whether you're doing a job for yourself or you're going to have somebody do it, expect time to install them. Just because they say they're new doesn't mean they fit. But just wanted to give you guys the opportunity to see some of that. Actually, you can see from this angle how this side of the bumper is hanging down. So I'm going to have to try and twist that up. But that, it gives you a good opportunity to see one. So, bear with the shops. Give yourself some extra time if you're doing it yourself. You're going to have a lot of frustrations. We've gotten used to it. It's just the way it is. You have no choice. but unfortunately the time is still there. I hope this helps you in choosing things in the future. Take care.